Good morning, Off the Gridders. This is Brian from Online Land Sales with another edition of Off the Grid, daily motivational and technical training for off the grid living. Welcome. Today we're going to talk about 3 types of off the grid living. These are 3 realistic options, and basically these are 3 different levels of off the grid living. The first level is roughing it completely. I mean, that's where you build just a basic shack with no running water, you don't hook up to electricity, and you're more or less camping with a shack, right? The next level would be sort of a hybrid off-the-grid level where you're half and half, where you're connected to the grid, maybe just for power, but you have a well, you have your own septic tank, you're largely off-grid, you're still using the supermarket, let's say, but you're trying to move towards off-the-grid. This is where many off-the-gridders are. They're trying to develop a more self-sustaining lifestyle, but they're holding on to electricity and some of the grid for the transition period. And then 3, there's sort of the modern off-the-grid lifestyle. That's where you fully go off the grid. You're self-supported, but it's very modern. You've got solar for electricity, or you've got wind for electricity. You've got both. You've got battery backups. Solar is getting less and less expensive every year, and financing is available on solar. So it makes a lot of sense to invest in solar, and it will make more and more sense as the years progress, because solar seems to be the way we're going. It seems to be the least expensive of the renewable energy sources, especially as the panels go down, right? And you don't have to be reliant on the wind, right? Now, of course, there are some areas where a windmill might be better than a solar panel, but not many in the United States. All right, so this is just a brief introduction to the 3 levels of off-the-grid living. Most people just think, most people who don't know about off-the-grid living think there's just one type of off-the-grid living. No, there are various phases of it, right? There are definitely some disadvantages to the different types of off-the-grid living. Like if you're really roughing it, you can see the disadvantages. You're going to miss all of your appliances, your electricity. You're more or less camping. All right. So, and there are some advantages to that too. A lot of people want to dump the real world. They want to go completely roughing it off the grid, and they want to live that way for life. Right. But most off the gridders want the third choice. They want to be completely off the grid, but with all the modern amenities. Right. They want the solar. They want to have electricity. They've got running water from the well. They've got a toilet that goes down to the septic system. So it's much like living on the grid. Most of those really nice off-the-grid homes have all the same amenities as an on-the-grid home. The people living in them tend to be more pioneering, definitely, than on-the-grid people, and they tend to raise livestock and plant gardens, etc., and try to move more and more towards off-the-grid living and being totally self-sufficient. I hope this presentation has been of interest to you guys. If you want more information on these 3 forms of off-the-grid living, feel free to follow the link and you'll find more information. You can also go directly to Off the Grid at eoffgrid.com and find more information on this subject. Come and join us again every morning for more off-the-grid technical and motivational training. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and kick some butt out there developing your land or learning about off-the-grid living so you can have a better off-the-grid lifestyle. Thanks so much.